Keep your sunny side up, up. Hide the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns in a row, baseball teams make money, you know. Keep your sunny side up, up. Let your laughter shine through. Do stand upon your legs, be like 2 fried eggs. Keep your sunny side up.
All right. This is Henry Newberger stepping out of character. I sound like the guy about, who did Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? Didn't Bing Crosby say, I'm stepping out of a character to...
Oh, no, you're thinking of Rudy Valley.
Oh, Rudy Valley,
Yeah.
same guy.
Bing did the song.
Okay.
But stepping out of character was Rudy Valley.
Well-
Hi-ho, everyone. Your Connecticut Yankee, Rudy Valley, trying earnestly to please.
Okay. Now,
Boring.
yes, we're going to do something special, I hope, and that is really entertain you. For Bob and me, the most fun of the show is doing these silly little skits that we do at the beginning of the show. Sometimes we do in the middle of the show. And if you've seen our show, and that's a stretch in itself, you've seen some of them. What we've done is splice all these skits together. Well, actually, more accurately, our beloved director of the studio, Dina Schumacher, has spliced them all together. And you're going to see them end on end on end. So it'll be one skit after another skit. What do you think that's going to be like when they see one skit after another skit?
Boring.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let us know if you like that better or us horsing around and singing old-time songs better.
Yes, because...
We don't read our mail anyway, so it won't matter.
Well, we occasionally get emails to our email address, and we'd like to say something to those folks who bother to write and tell us, same to use. Without further ado, sit back and enjoy our what we call our comedy special tape. This will be show number 200.
Enjoy it if you can.
Yes.
It might help to have a couple of blasts before you
Bob,
watch this.
please, this is public access.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't say that. All right, let's go out with that same song, Keep Your Sunny Side Up.
Keep your sunny side up, up. Hide the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns in a row, baseball teams make money, you know. Keep your sunny side up, up. Let your laughter shine through. Do stand upon your legs, be like 2 fried eggs. Keep your sunny side up. Hey, be careful. Be careful of my bridge work. Keep your sunny side up, up. Let your laughter shine through. Do stand upon your legs, be like 2 fried eggs. Keep your sunny
What'd he
side
say?
Oh, the sunny
He
side.
said-
Keep your sunny side up. Yeah. Friday's the name. I'm a cop. I was working the night watch out of homicide. A call came in from a TV studio in Mamaroneck. 2 guys were over there making a rotten TV show. We took them in on a 402.
Wait a minute, what's a 402?
Impersonating musicians. Look at that beautiful castle. Oh, how I wish I could play at the princess ball they're having, but I don't have an instrument to play. Who are you?
I'm your fairy banjo godmother, and I brought you this instrument for you to play at the Princess Ball at the castle.
Wait a minute, that's not an instrument, that's a plunger.
That's true, but if I wave my magic wand and say the magic words, I can change this toilet plunger banjo into a real live banjo. Just watch this. LMC-TV. Look!
Wow, a banjo! This is great. Now I can play at the ball.
Yes, but be careful, because at midnight, this banjo will turn back into a toilet plunger.
A toilet plunger?
So you have to be finished playing at the Princess Ball at the castle by midnight. And one other thing.
What?
I want you to play like you've never played before.
How?
Good.
Fly me to the moon. Well, hi, what are you doing on the moon?
Well, I got a gig as a maitre d'. You know, we have a nice restaurant up here.
A restaurant on the moon?
It's pretty good. Great food, no atmosphere.
Oh.
But isn't it amazing you and I are able to live on the moon without space helmets or spacesuits?
I was wondering how we can be on the moon's surface without a helmet or something. How come we can breathe here?
Because it's cable access TV. Who can afford to rent costumes at what they're paying us?
No, it ain't cheap.
Yes. But let me get back to it. Would you like to eat at our restaurant?
As a matter of fact, I am hungry.
All right. Well, before you come in, I'm going to have to spray you.
Spray me? What are you spraying me for?
It's bug spray. We have a terrible insect problem.
What do they call that?
Well, we have bugs on the moon.
Bugs? What,
Yeah.
What are they called?
They're called lunatics.
Oh.
But we're very crowded tonight. We only have room for one more person, and you're going to have to share a table with a young lady. Would you mind?
Really? What's her name?
Alice Cramden. So tell me, Banjo Bob, how did it go at the Princess Ball at the castle?
Well, fairy godmother, it was going great, but I was having such a good time that I played a little long. I went past midnight, and the banjo turned back into a plunger.
And then what happened?
Well, I was surprised because they liked it this way better.
The king is dead. Long live the new king.
Ah, but the king lives!
What? Hello. This is the educational part of our show. Some of you perhaps remember high school English. In high school English, you undoubtedly read the works of William Shakespeare. The problem is, William Shakespeare was writing in the latter part of the 16th century and the early part of the 17th century, and English then was quite different. So I've asked for the professorial help of my partner, Banjo Bob, who will read from a real book that has quotations of Shakespeare, and then I will translate. Mr. Fuhrer, would you please read?
I'd be happy to read. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles.
A wet bird rarely flies at night.
And by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to.
Hi, what's your sign? Do you come here often?
'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub.
Isn't it incredible that we both like Chinese food?
You look lost. Can I help you?
The swan glides gracefully across the sun-kissed lake.
You want the spy school. That's 2 doors down.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Bob, I see you're doing the crossword puzzle.
Yeah, I'm doing a crossword, but I'm having a little trouble. I need an 8-letter word that means annoying sound.
Try banjo.
But banjo only has 5 letters.
Add 3 exclamation points. Mr. Fuhrer,
Yes.
your wife has hired me to tail you and take pictures of you, and I really feel sorry for you, so I figured I'll show you the pictures I have, and then maybe you won't end up in divorce court. Maybe you and I could make some sort of settlement.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, well, I got this picture. Here's one with you and this exotic dancer.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Here's one in a restaurant with you and this young lady. She looks a bit intoxicated.
Oh, no.
And here's one with you at the club Hi-Ho. This girl looks pretty young. She's obviously probably your daughter. And then here's one with you passed out at a bar. So I leave it to you. Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement about these pictures. Tell me, sir, what do you think?
All right. Here's the best I can do. I'll take 3 of these, 2 of these, a wallet size on this one, and can I get this blown up 8 by 10?
I can't understand it. Banjo Bob is never late. Never. Since we started this show several years ago, he's always on time. Wait, I know that boy. He's parking his car on Library Lane. He's getting out of his car. He's opening the trunk, getting out his banjo. He's running to the studio. He's at the studio entrance. He'll be here in exactly 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here he is! He's not here. What happened?
I tripped. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. But wait a minute. I've got this pendant that my daughter bought me. If I press this, crazy Henry will come in and rescue me. I can't stand it. I'm cured.
My name is Henry Newberger. I have some very sad news. My friend and co-host, Banjo Bob, has suddenly passed away and will not be able to perform on our TV show today.
Give him an enema.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Henry Newberger, and I have some very sad news. My friend and co-host of the television show, Banjo Bob, has suddenly passed away and will not be able to perform today.
Give him an enema.
Sir, you don't understand. The man is dead. An enema wouldn't help.
Good night. Wow, here's an old bottle. I wonder if I rub it, will a genie come and grant me wishes? I'll try. Are you a genie?
I am the genie.
Wow, do I get 3 wishes?
Well, years ago you used to get 3 wishes. With inflation now, you only get 1 wish. What's your 1 wish?
Well, for my 1 wish, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
I can do that.
But I'm really afraid to fly. Do you think you could build me a bridge to Hawaii?
Well, why would you want a bridge?
I'm afraid to fly.
So if you had a bridge, you could...
I could drive over.
I see.
Yeah, look, I even have a map here. You can go from Southern California all the way down here. Build a bridge all the way to Hawaii.
Let me see that map.
Yeah.
That's thousands of miles. Look at all the construction. No genie could possibly ever make a bridge from California to Hawaii. You'll have to come up with another wish. Give me another wish.
I do have another wish. I'm a banjo player. Could you make banjo music become popular again?
Let me see that map. Tell me, do you want 2 lanes or 4 lanes to the bridge? Oh, I'm finally here. Oh, wise men, I've climbed this great mountain to ask you but one question.
And what is your question, my son?
What is the meaning of life?
I will give you the meaning of life at this time. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't make it serious. Life's too mysterious. You work, you slave, you worry so, but you can't take your dough when you go, go, go.
Well, Bob, it's so great to see you in the gym at long last. It's about time. I'm so happy you're working out.
Well, thanks, but I'm a little nervous about this. I'm pretty out of shape. And all these machines, there's so much weight. Can you start me on my first day with light weights so I can kind of get used to it?
Sure, I don't want you to get hurt. I picked out some really light weights for you to start. Okay, try these weights.
Great.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, what do I do?
Up and down. Raise your arms up.
Up
And down.
and down.
Up
Up,
and
down.
One more time.
up.
You better put your arms down. You got a big stain under your arm.
Henry, we've been cellmates now for a couple of months. I've been hoping to ask you a question. What are you in here for?
I'm in here for impersonating.
Impersonating what?
A pizza delivery man. But as long as we're on the subject, I know they call you Banjo Bob. What are you in jail for?
I got 3 to 5 for the murder of American popular music. Hi. I've got 2 questions, but I see your sign. Isn't $20 a little steep for 2 questions?
Yes, it is. What's your second question?
Hello. Is this the Old Things Street Show?
This is the Old Things
Hi.
Street Show.
Well, hi. I came in because I came across this wonderful old banjo, and I was wondering if you might look at it and appraise it. I think it might be worth something.
My. Well, a cursory inspection tells me that this is quite rare, and I would believe that it's quite valuable. It is an embassy banjo. We don't see too many of these here on the street show. And it's a long neck banjo. And this particular model was made up in Boston by a subsidiary of the Vega Banjo Company.
Oh, really?
And it's in fine shape. Interestingly, about 10 years ago, a banjo identical to this was stolen from a music shop in Boston. And I just happen to have this serial number here, 7846257. Wait a minute.
Give me that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to address you today about a subject that needs addressing. We've come to make fun of the banjo, an American instrument. So I have formed an organization, BANJO. Banjos Are Not Jokes Organization. Let me give you an example of these tasteless jokes about the great American banjo, all right? And you can see for yourself why this needs to be eradicated. What do you call being able to toss a banjo into a garbage can from 10 feet? Perfect pitch. What's the difference between a pizza and a banjo player? A pizza can feed a family of 4. What do you call a guy who likes to hang around musicians? A banjo player. Oh, disgusting. What is the least used sentence in the English language? It's the banjo player's Porsche. What is the definition of a gentleman? Someone who can play the banjo but doesn't. Hate it, hate it, hate it. What did the banjo player get on his music test? Drool. Tasteless. How do you get a banjo player to stop playing? Put a page of music in front of him. And here are the worst. Oh, you're going to see what I mean with these. What's the difference between a banjo and an onion? People cry when you cut up an onion. What's the difference between a banjo and a trampoline? You take off your shoes to jump on a trampoline. Why do many people take an instant hatred of the banjo? It saves time. And the last one, this is the worst, and this is just what I'm talking about. What do you say to a banjo player in a three-piece suit? Will the defendant please rise? Hello, the Old Things Street Show?
Old Things Street Show.
Oh, good. I found this old musical instrument in my attic, and I brought it in to be appraised. I think they used to call it an accordion. What do you think?
Well, this is very interesting. This is a device that parents would buy for their children if they didn't do well in school. This was to punish them.
Oh, kind of like a timeout chair.
Yes, they had to take lessons learning how to play this device. It's not easy to play.
Really?
You got a keyboard here, you got buttons over here. You have to squeeze it, but it's not called an accordion.
What do they call it?
It's called the Howling Suitcase. Well, Bob, you've scored the highest of all our applicants to be my new co-host.
Oh, good.
I just have a few more questions and then we can quickly come to a decision about my new co-host.
Yes, sir. Fire away.
Okay. Do you care that occasionally we will be making fun of the banjo?
I don't care.
Do you care that being a cable access show, few people will actually watch the show?
I don't care about that.
Do you care that you will be asked to sing silly songs?
I don't care about that.
Do you care that you'll be asked to perform in silly skits like this one?
I don't care about that.
Do you care that we won't be able to pay you?
Now I care. Old Things Street Show?
Old Things Street Show.
I have to show you some old jewelry that I found in my attic. If you wouldn't mind taking it in, I wanted you to appraise it.
Okay, let me look. My word. My word. These diamonds are exquisite. I'm stunned. We here on the Street Show rarely get diamonds of this quality, of this workmanship. As a matter of fact, this particular piece, this is the Plotnik diamond. Oh my goodness. Not only is it quite valuable, but supposedly there is a curse on this piece. Do you know what the curse of the Plotnik diamonds is?
Yes, Mr. Plotnik, that's me. I'd like a burger and fries, please.
Sir, this is a library.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like a burger and fries, please. Hiya, kid. How you doing?
You're my friend. You're my manager.
Yeah.
You got my best interest at heart, right?
Yeah.
You want to see me succeed, right?
Yeah.
Well, then get me a fight with Punchy Doolin.
You can't fight Punchy Doolin.
But I can win. I can win. I've been working hard. I've been running. I've been doing my road work. I've been punching the bag. I've been working the light bag, the heavy bag. Come on, get me a fight with Punchy Doolin. I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Kid, you can't fight Punchy Doolin.
I know I can beat him. It'll be a great match. We'll sell a lot of tickets. We'll make a lot of money. No one will have to take a dive. Come on. Get me a fight with Punchy Doolin. I can beat him.
You can't fight Punchy Doolin.
But I wanna. I'll tear him apart. I'll make us both look good.
You can't fight Punchy Doolin.
Why?
Because you are Punchy Doolin.
Oh.
Aloha, aloha. Aloha, aloha.
Bob, I have a question.
What?
What does aloha oi mean?
Yankee, go home.
Oh. Well, I knew it would come to this. With the life I led, the lying, the cheating, the stealing. It's no wonder I ended up in Hades, but I have to tell you, it's not too bad. It's not too hot. I got this nice cell. It's pretty nice, roomy a little bit. And I got this nice roommate. It's not too bad. Oh no!
promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now perform Don Ho's Tiny Bubbles in English. My partner Henry will translate the English into authentic Hawaiian. Tiny bubbles
Off the roof,
in the wine,
rubbish luft,
make me feel happy,
the hood burst,
make me feel fine.
the rubbish most,
Tiny bubbles
Kali Kaluku,
make me warm all over, with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
Takamatsuya.
The rabbi sleeps.
What is this? An envelope for me. It says, Henri, we have decided you are the worst accordion player we have ever heard. You are fired. Get out right now. We have already hired your replacement. Huh!
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. What is this? An envelope for me? Let's see what it is. It says, Banjo Bob, you're the worst banjo player we've ever heard with the worst French accent we've ever heard. You're fired. We've even hired your replacement already. Oh, no.
Well, we hope you liked the show. And if you enjoyed the show, we have 3 words of advice for you.
What are the 3 words of advice?
Get a life.